The following scenario represents a situation in which an employee who is not assigned to a client to bill for services, but instead they are needing to bill for a service in order to get paid. We call this a non-billable but paid service. Each organization will have its own designated client to which these types of non-billable paid services occur. Some examples of these names might be admin or admin client, or the name of your organization / admin client. And when you bill for the service, there's a fixed rate that's attached to this in which your organization has ownership over. So when trying to add a non-billable paid time, one must do the following. Log into Artemis and go to the scheduling icon. Once you're in the scheduling icon, go to the main page and create a new appointment for you and this client. So as discussed, I'm going to be doing an admin client in which I need to get compensated for my time, but I'm not necessarily seeing a client. So here I went, I clicked on admin client. I do need to select the location in which I'm seeing this client. And then I will go ahead and put in the respective details. So I'm going to say that between 2:30 p.m. and 3 o'clock p.m., so for 30 minutes, I will be receiving compensation for administrative time for 30 minutes that will go to the organization. And again, I will get reimbursed at a fixed rate. I don't want this appointment to be recurred, so I'll unselect the recurrence box. And then in the service details section, I am not billing insurance, but rather I'm doing a self-pay in which I am trying to get reimbursed for admin time. And when I go to the client self-pay service section, I will click down and I will be presented with fixed choices for me to select which represents my most appropriate use of my admin time. This will be preset up by your organization as far as what you would be able to select. In my particular case, I'm going to select that this was a training that occurred. Once I select that it was a training, I will find myself in the rendering provider details. And then in the subject line, I can put 30-minute training. If there's any specific notes that I'd like to put here, I can do that. Once I've scrolled up and ensure that all this information looks accurate, I simply hit the Save button, to which I'll be redirected to the calendar. Once in the calendar, I will see that my 30-minute training is showing up for the designated time that I picked. And if I want to go ahead and complete that session note, I simply click on the time frame in which I had that admin time. And then I'm going to go here to the unique identification number of that session that is going to be in blue. When I click on that, I'll be redirected to the session details page, in which it will show me all of the details regarding this administrative appointment. Now, in order for me to complete this session note or bill for it, I will have to create a session note. In order to do that, I will go to Notes, hit Add, and then I need to go to Other Templates because, again, I'm not billing insurance. So I'll go to Other Templates and look for something similar that represents my non-billable time. In this particular scenario, it was a non-billable SOAP note. I will hit OK. And once I do that, I'll be redirected to my non-billable SOAP note that I have to complete in order for this 30 minutes of admin time to be completed and paid. As you can see here, I can put any information that I need to. And once I'm done, I simply hit the Save button, to which I will receive a success button at the top of the screen, letting me know that I have successfully completed this 30 minutes of admin time for my organization.